friends, it's Tracey and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. We got back from our walk at 6:32 now. I went in and got my feed bucket and some leftover 2XDITL chip crumbs. Let's see. Can I do this? You can hear the owl. Morris was squawking. Randall, of course, has lots to say this morning. Oh. There. All right, let's go. Have a good day, everyone. I love you. Be kind to one another. Yeah, I'm coming, Boris. He's waiting right by the door. Oh, my word. What a morning. What a morning. I was brewing coffee, so I'm ahead of the game. Oh, I just opened the thing. There's a black cat out there eating those chips. I mean, that's okay if they're hungry, but... Here's a pile of laundry. Yeah, there's just chip crumbs out there and birdseed. I don't know. Good morning, Francis. Anyways, I made my coffee. And Boris just had his breakfast because he's such a good boy. I'll show you my new china cabinet and stuff after when it gets light out. I love it. I'll put some kid shows on for him. Oh, hey friends. Oh, look, I had mascara on and I had a shower, so now I look like a raccoon. I did try to wipe it off last night, but what you gonna do? My hair's mostly dry now. I did a book video earlier this morning. I was watching YouTube yesterday, and there's a readathon coming up in May, spring cleaning, squash your series. Squashers, that series. I don't know, something. Anyways, I filmed a TBR for that. So I edited that, and I edited one of our videos. So that's exporting, so I gotta wait for that to be done, and then I'll work on some more. But it's like lunchtime now. I just went in and gave Messiah a poke, because she hasn't even stepped foot out of bed yet, for goodness sakes. Hey, Boris? I have slipper socks on my sister gave me. They're very comfortable. Oh, you guys just turned on. I just walked over to get some oil. If you watched yesterday, or maybe it's all the same video, I don't know. I cut up one of those giant logs that looks like the monster off of Tremors. Cut half of it, and I made, instead of honey garlic pork, it was like chicken and rib sauce, pork, and rice. Still got rice left. I have no more of that pork stuff left. The rest of it I cut up in little pork chop, round, fast fry things. Boris, get your nose out of here. I'm not going to put oil in that one unless I know I'm going to actually use it. But these are those. It's 12:22. I told Messiah to bring down all her stinking clothes. We don't have any more socks downstairs. I know she has a ton up there. It's always her and Mally, both of them. They'll just kick their socks off and they end up under the bed, and then we run out of socks. See, just worse. I'm sorry, bud, you're not having this. I'm cooking it all up, even though it's probably more than we need for supper, but I will eat it the next few days, whatever. If I had more energy, I'd cut these up even smaller and make pork fried rice, but I'm not. Not today. Well, how many are left in there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Could I do it? Could I do it? I don't want to dirty more pans than I have to. Huh? One left. 2. Ah, God. I guess I'll have to. I'll just take a couple out of there so it's not so squished. It's alright. It's alright, Boris. Can't win them all. Ooh. There. They'll all end up going in the same pan afterwards anyways. Yeah. Dirty old bag. I need it. I have my elastic in my over-the-shoulder boulder holder. Whew. Are all the bubbles down? Not really, but it's gonna have to do. Maybe I'll put it in a ponytail instead of a knot. Anyways, tomorrow's school. Maze has got to get his hair cut. I told him yesterday I need to cut the sides of his hair today. We'll see. See if I get around to it. Oh, look at that. Oh well. My name is Inga. Huh? Alright. Yeah, well, we'll do the huge. A little salt and pepper, a little onion garlic after it starts cooking on the sides. If I just put that right on straight, that'll cook faster than the meat, and then it's just a big old hot mess. Oh, I know what I could do. There's not much coffee in there. I'm just about out of ground coffee. I'll get these. There's a few dishes here that the dishwasher's full of clean dishes, so I can't put them in there. But I can go get, I think I named him Edward, the coffee bean grinder. I could go and get him. He's all washed. Here, I used it once and washed it immediately and put it back in the box. So it's not going to be kicking around. It just comes out when we need to grind some more coffee, because I don't think I have enough in that can for coffee tomorrow morning. And I might as well do it now while I'm waiting for this GD thing to... They're turned on. Yes, they are. So, I've already used them once. The little seatbelt thing back on this strap so it wouldn't be all willy-nilly, all higgledy-piggledy. If I can figure out how to... Come on. We'll just do that. Okay. Let's plug it in. And get this out of the way. So I have this empty thing. There's a little bit in there, but I wouldn't say enough for a whole pot, so I'm going to do enough to fill those up. Let me do this before I forget. A little salt. And we'll just have some leftover white rice with this. I was thinking I'd do potatoes and all that, but I'm not. I'm not doing that. Let me go get that coffee beans. Been opened. It's just coffee beans and Sobeys. I forget what I did. There's fine, medium, and coarse. I don't know. Smells good. I will fast pace the grinding. So I'm putting it on 18 because I want as much as possible. Then you turn this to, I have it on low coarse, so it's part medium. And then carrot. Excuse me. Oh. That's not very much. Well, it wasn't filled up all the way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who ate the rest of that. He was just barking at the squirrel on the TV. As soon as I turn you guys on, he looks at me. What's that? It's like one of the ones in our yard. Eh? Well, I'm sorry I haven't checked back in a while. I've been editing all day. I did cook those pork things. The kids got into those. They had some veggies that were in the fridge, so I'm not worried about it. They just kind of took it upon themselves to get their food, but that's fine. There was some leftover rice, too, from yesterday they had. Maze is up in the shower now. My husband and Misha took off. They went down to my husband's family's place. Mally and Messiah are doing their own thing because they're teenagers. Here's those slipper socks Carrie sent me. There's a little color on my body. But anyways, I have one of my videos I've been editing. I think I did like 3 or 4 today. One's exporting now, so I can click it to upload after. But yeah, my kitchen's kind of messy, but I don't feel like doing anything right now. I'm tired. I could actually go to bed. Oh, here comes Maze now. Ooh. Good morning, friends. It's Tracey and Maze and Boris from Nova Scotia Living. They're here, Woody. There's an owl around. Randall and Herbie are around. I put some compost on the garbage bin over there. I just fed all my friends. I think here comes the bus. Boris and I got up around 5:45. Did our thing. Coffee, walk, whatever. All right, Maze. Give me a hug. I can call the school if you want.
Can you please?
Yes.
Bye.
I love ya. Have the best day ever. Oh. It's the high of, I forget, 4, low of 1. So it's not going to be too cold today. Well, this is a different bus driver. He said he has a sore back. I said, join the club. But I said, I can call the school and say, you can't really do gym if it's that bad. I gave him, it's out here, Morris, already. Yours too, Randall. He's right up there on the tree, right up there. I don't know. We'll see. I'll call and just leave a message. Whoop, whoop. Are you excited? I hear some Canadian geese off in the distance too. Well, you didn't even give me a chance to say ready, set, go. On your mark, get set, go. Well, everything's all wet. Our driveway there is like a giant puddle, a mini swamp. Have a good day, everyone. I love ya. Oh, they're ready to pounce. They're ready to pounce, Boris. I brought out some compost and all the things. All right, Boris is eating his breakfast. I'll go open the house up. I got a dump truck full of laundry to fold today. Some of it's hiding behind this thing. Good morning, Francis. Can I get up in behind here? I see Harold and Arnold out there. Oh. Oh yeah. I woke Messiah up and I woke Maze up because she was going to have a shower, so I don't know. We'll see. But I'll go wake up Mally and Misha. Alright, I'm sitting up here editing while the girls getting ready. Misha had a shower too, but there's Randall, there's Morris, there's Harold and Arnold, there's some of those little blackbirds, there's a blue jay. Over at the garbage bin is Herbie and Randall for that compost stuff. I don't see Woody yet, but he'll come and go on that suet cage. But it's kind of a hive. I don't know if I seen Jessica earlier. I don't know if that's Jessica or another crow. I think it's Jessica. Jessica's the black squirrel. And there are girl pheasants out there that were camouflaged. So, oh. I'm just sitting here like this, editing my video. Right, friends, I just edited one video. It's not a long one, like 20 minutes or so. I have my water, some straggled clothes. I'll get in the wash today at some point. I told Messiah and Misha to bring down their towels because I had showers this morning. Towels and whatever straggled clothes they have. Okay. Waiting for the girls to come out. Oh, there goes the smeg smokers. Right, Baris? Mate, I'm going to go check the compost after that was on the garbage bin to see how much they ate. If it's all done. Because the seagulls and the crows, I'm not sure if the cats came. Let me go see. There were some noodles and not a whole bunch of stuff, but that tin pan that I use. Tin roof rusted. Yeah, all gone. There's some friggin' seagull poop. I know it is. I just put this in between the two garbage cans and put it in that. So, well, it's sprinkling out. It's like misty out. Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't get a good look at him. It might have been that goalie for the parents versus kids guy. That's what it looked like, but I couldn't tell for sure. Not that these guys have any idea what I'm talking about, but some of you guys might if you watch that game. All right, have a good day at school. I love you. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask Maze. Maybe he knows his name. The girls won't say nothing. Yeah, it's a little chilly out, damp and cold. It's supposed to be the high of 5, low of 1, but it's damp and breezy and cold. You can see our breath. All right. Oh, at least he waved. None of my kids did though, but that's all right. That's all right. All right. I'm gonna empty the dishwasher. Alright, I just did that. There's stuff that needs to go in the dryer now though. I think the wash is done. My husband just got back. He had to spend a tan to bring something to the school for one of the girls. He got me a coffee, but I'm not going to have that now. There's still some sludge left in the coffee pot. If I want one later, I'll drink that and have my Tim's tomorrow morning. It's 12:24. I think what I'm going to do is boil a pot of potatoes because there's leftover pork from yesterday, and I'll just do potatoes, warm up the pork, and open a can of corn, and that'll be supper. And it uses, well, I should double check how much pork is in there before I commit to that. I put it in an ice cream container with an Oreo ice cream container lid. Yeah, I got enough. I'll just do a pot of potatoes. I don't feel like it, but yeah, I'll just put a flyer down and peel a pot, and that'll be that. Okay, well, pot, some potatoes, some gloves, and a knife. I'll do this. I might even boil them now and make TV dinners. And then they can just warm up the whole plate in the microwave. And that'll be done with. My husband is right upstairs. I don't know if he has a meeting or he's working or what. But he went up with the coffee and his pile of clothes, so that's good. Oh, and I'll go rotate that laundry. I still haven't heard back. I contacted where we bought our washing machine from last year. The year before, I don't know. We bought like the extended warranty thing for 5 years. Anyways, my washing machine leaks. It doesn't leak a whole washing machine full of water, but when it spins out, it leaks. I had pulled the washing machine out last week make sure the tubes are all connected, and they are. I don't feel any holes in them, you know what I mean? But it leaks, so I have to put a towel down. So I'm never completely done the laundry because then I have a wet towel that needs to be washed, and it's like a vicious cycle. Anyways, I sent them a copy of the invoice that we did buy it, and I sent them, they wrote me back this weekend to say I need the model number and the serial number and stuff, so I sent a picture of it, like the thing right on the thing, and our address, but I haven't heard back. Hopefully this week we can get somebody to come look at it. I mean, I'm not going to not wash my laundry, even though it does make a little bit of a mess, because I just can't. And I can't mentally take it to, there's a laundromat in town, I think. One or two, I think. But, you know, I would just rather sop up some water. But again, we bought that washing machine brand spanking new. Please get somebody here to look at it. But when I know somebody's coming, I'll have to tidy up. I mean, the laundry room isn't a complete disaster, but it's going to be awkward because, you know, there's not a whole lot of room in there to pull it out and work on it. But if they have to bring it right out here to do it, I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. Zaya brought back her robot baby today. They had to shut it off. Mally had one before. Anyways, it wasn't working properly. I think Sunday. It wouldn't stop crying, and I know some babies are like that, but like it was obviously something wrong. So she had the choice of having an egg or one of those robot babies, but she said with an egg you'd have to write down stuff, whereas a robot baby, it records everything and, you know, the teacher just downloads it. I'm like, I still would have done the egg, but I think it was probably in their mind before they get the baby. It sounds like fun having a little baby, robot baby, and taking care of it, but I think she's come to realize. Anyways, when I was in school, we never had robot babies. We did have to have a little egg, and we just drew a little face on it with some freckles or whatever, a little hair, whatever, and you just walk around with an egg for a week or whatever it is. Anyways, we'll see. They took a video of the baby malfunctioning so they could show the teacher, or she could show the teacher. But anyways, it's done. That project's done. Hopefully they don't give her a hard time, or I'm going to have to step in, because she was doing a fabulous job. But anyways, Boris is out there on the couch. His shows are on. I'm still waiting on Dad's Chromebook. I want it to come. I set him up with a Gmail account already. And I added some people into his contact, like his email. He's never used Gmail before, so this is all going to be new for him. But I think he just wants something to play on, to research stuff or look up stuff or whatever. I mean, he already has a cell phone, which is fancier than my phone. He just got it because his sister had one like that, and it's an Apple phone, and I'm not an Apple user, so I'm trying to figure that out with him. That was quite the task a couple years ago. Anyways, he has Mom's old iPad, but he doesn't use that very often. But if I could buy a desktop computer at a reasonable price, I think that would be the best for him. Just because I think it would be more comforting to see an actual computer than a little tiny thing, but I don't know. I'm going to do the rest of this bag. There's only, I think, 1 or 2 left in there. I don't need a whole bunch of potatoes, that I need a whole bunch of leftovers. But I'll just do this. And my husband got that case of corn from Costco the other day. Case of corn Costco. There's 2. at that. I don't know if I showed the haul yesterday. My husband got some hot Italian sausages. He got salad stuff. No, I didn't, because him and Misha had gone down to his family's and they stopped to a grocer's either on the way down or on the way back. But by the time I got back, it was bedtime and I was done. I think there's 2 packs of hot Italian sausage. He got a bunch of salad stuff. I don't know what else, but... my husband and Misha have been binge watching that show. It's on Disney, I guess. It's called The Rookie. It's like a police show. I don't know. It's just funny. When I was going to bed, I said, Misha, you got to go to bed after this show. They were both eating salads and watching The Rookie. I don't really watch TV, so I don't follow any of that. But it's funny. Those two are right into it. Alright, I'll rinse these potatoes and I think I will just get them going. And I'll just do up the plates, that way I can get all the pots and stuff, well, the pot washed. If there is leftover potatoes, I can put it away. And I did wipe off my table and swept the floor and wipe the counter today and the stovetop, so that's all done. I did edit a couple videos, so that's good. This will go to the compost when I go for a W after. But now I'm going to rinse these spuds and get them going. I'll be back. Alright, I put those potatoes on, put a little salt in the water. Have a couple of towels and an over-the-shoulder boulder holder to hang up. Oh, well, I'll check these ones. I'll show you my cabinet in a minute. This is that cabinet. Let me get back so you can see. There. So, this was my great-grandmother's, Hester's, and then my Grammy, Edith's, and now it's mine. I don't think we're going to leave it here. I don't know, but I just had to put it somewhere else. But Maze wanted to put some stuff here for now. There's some of his hockey collection. And then here... has it all displayed nicely. And some of his cards in there. Ooh, I gotta get you, you're still on my tripod. And then there's a Gatorade bottle under there that Boris took care of. Anyways, yeah. I think it's pretty cool. It's not very big, really. Like, it's not wide and whatever. Behind me, there's the matching table. There's 2 more chairs that go with it, but the kids have been playing on it. I said, you can't be rim racking on those chairs because they're old, but you can use it for now. We'll probably take the legs off and store it, but I'm not 100% on that yet because I just haven't got that far in my life. But I'll check on those potatoes in a bit. I'm going to set my timer because I'm going to sit out here. I'll put my timer for 10 minutes. I didn't put the lid on the potatoes, so if it does start bubbling, it's not going to overflow. But it was cold water I put in there, so it'll take a little while. Boris is just chilling like a villain, and my husband's upstairs working or whatever the heck he's doing. I got the potatoes done. It's 1:47. Boris and I will probably go out here shortly. I got the pork in there, corn there. I'm just doing 4 plates right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a fork. There's still stuff in the dryer. What do you have to say, Boris, huh? I have a slotted spoon here for the corn. Get your nose out of here. And then they can just pop their plates in the microwave for 2 or 3 minutes. And that's all it takes. It's like a TV dinner, I'm telling you. see how if I need to put more on after? You know what I mean? I just don't want to. I think there's enough here for them to have 2 pieces of meat if they want it. I'll just do, that's not a very big one. Let me get a bigger one. But I'll just put one on their plates for now. Might do a plate up for my daddy too. I might as well if I have stuff here. Boris is right beside you. Don't even think about it, Buster. I mean it. Get one of those things. Don't even. Oh, a piece of potato fell on the thing. Does this fit? That does. Does it fit? Yes, it does fit. Okay. My dad likes his potatoes, so I'll put. Give him a big one and a little one. Oh, my table's clean. I assure you. I just cleaned it off earlier. So, and then there's a little bit of corn. And that, I'm going into Dad's tomorrow. His Chromebook should be here today. And I'm bringing that in tomorrow morning. So, and there's still 4 pieces of meat in this thing. So that's enough for my pappy. I will put that right in the fridge. I don't know whether this is supposed to be the top for it, but as long as it stays on, that's all I want. There's still a little bit of potato left. So I'll put that in a container so I can get this pot washed. I need a lid. Put it in this one. I'll put it in this one, Boris. What's that? Oh. I need a proper thing. There. Perfect. All right, I'll set it up nice so I can get a picture like I'm a professional. Oh, the dryer just stopped. I know I'm going to have to turn it on again too. All right, there. I know it's nothing fancy. It's quite non-green, isn't it? But it's using the leftover pork and, you know, quick pot of spuds and a can of corn, and that will feed them. And there's enough for them to have another little pork thing if they want it. Ooh, all right, well, we're back. We didn't go too far. They're working up the road a bit, and I didn't want to walk up past them, but we walked a little ways. Came back. My chair looks like it's dry, but it's not. It's damp, so I'm sitting on a bag. I'm going to start this book today. This is the last book I have in my TBR for this month. It's The End Games by T. Michael Martin. It's YA. I didn't realize that when I got it, but I picked it for coming of age because it follows a 17-year-old boy and his 5-year-old brother. It's a horror, but again, it's YA, but that's fine. It's like a end of game. The End of Games is my favorite kind of zombie story. So yeah, I'm only on chapter 3. I really just started it, but I still have a week and a half for the end of the month or something like that. So I will absolutely get this done, and I will have read everything in my TBR for this month. So that's wonderful. But Boris is out here. It's chilly, but it's not too bad. So I'm debating on whether to go get a jacket since I'm sitting here now, but it's not too bad. But I have my water here, got my book, I got my dog. There's birds around, but you know, you can hear the heavy machinery. Well, I don't know if you can, but I can. So anyways, those supper plates, I just put them in the oven. I was going to wrap them all up, but I'm like, I'm not wasting the tin foil. The kids will be home within an hour and a half. So I'll just set them in there. They can just take it out and warm it up. And there's not enough stuff in the dishwasher to turn it on. So after the supper mess is done, that can go in there. And the dryer's still going. That's mainly Messiah's clothes and stuff. So I'll take it out probably before they get home. I'll get it folded up, and when she and the other girls get home, they can bring up their stuff. Richard, is that you? I forget. That's his noise. I'm not sure. Oh, that's not Richard. That's Woody. You see him on that tree right there? You see him moving? That's him. I knew I recognized him. I just couldn't think of who it was, but he started at the top of the tree and he's slowly coming down. This is what he did the other day, but there's stuff in that suet cage hanging. So I think he's just stopping to say hi. I want to get up and go get that jacket, but I don't want to scare him away. See him dancing around? Oh, here comes a big truck. See if that scares him. Nope. He's just there chilling. Talking to us. He's not pecking or anything, but I think he just wants to be close. So, oh, there, he's over to the cage now. Perfect. What a good boy or girl. All right, I got a warmer jacket. My husband, that sexy man's making some kindling. I think he's gonna make a fire, but it's starting to sprinkle. You can see on my thing. It's a old library book from North Platte Public Library. Is that how you say it? French? I don't know. Anyways, I'm only on page discard 27. That's all right. I'm going to close it though because it is starting to sprinkle a bit. Is that the bus coming? You think? Or just one of those dump trucks? We'll see. It is. Excellent. Maze is home, your best bud. I'll have to ask him if he knows that bus driver. How was school? That's good. Who's that bus driver? I thought it was. I wasn't sure. I missed you, you know.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a poem that Mr. Sims wrote.
Oh, that Mr. Sims. He's something else, isn't he? Don't give up on you. If you do not fail, you are not really trying. Let me respect that. If you do not fail, you are not really trying. To achieve something you never had, you must do something you've never done. All right. Oh, Well, hey friends, it's Tracy from Another Day. I'm putting an ending on this. This is morning time. I had to fight with my computer today, even though I love my computer. It's over 20 years old, but it still works. It just, has a bit of an attitude problem, but don't we all? Anyways, I'm putting an ending on this video. I didn't see any more, but Dad did get his new Chromebook delivered, or, it was delivered, so I set up, here's a picture of it. So yeah, I set it up, did all the updates, and put in his Gmail thing and all that stuff, so when I go to his house tomorrow, I don't have to do all that stuff, because that always takes time. Whenever you get any kind of new device, there's always updates, there's always this and that and this and that, and this way I took care of all the basic stuff. But yeah, those TV dinners were hit. They came home, I was still sitting in my chair after, and they just went and heated up their plates, and it was good to go, and it used up that stuff, and it was just the work of a potato pot I did that day, pretty much. So that was good. But I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will. See you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.